had to manufacture a longer bracket, as you can see there, same thickness. Now I have to measure the holes and drill them and put a slot, drill and put a slot in at the top. What that will do is force that out a little further, which gives it clearance for when it's on full lock. Okay, so what we'll do, we measure the hole, the diameter of this hole here. We'll do the same with the slot for this end in a moment, and we get it as aligned as we can by eye using a punch. Line that up in there, and we'll give that a whack with the hammer. And what that's left us with is the hole there. So the drill's not gonna move. We're gonna go through first of all in a 6, then possibly an 8, then we'll move up to the 10. That stops any snagging and any oversize, because it is a thin piece of aluminium. We don't want it bending and warping as it goes through. We want the hole to be as nice as possible. Right, so that's that hole done, that end. Same as that one. It's a little bit smaller because I measured the actual my own wing mirror and put a 10mm. That's 10mm hole through there. I'm actually using the Aldi Work Zone drill bit for this, as well as the that new the Work Zone drill, just to put it through its paces a bit. You can just put the same if you measure the slot. If you want to get it dead on, you can and fiddle about. You can just put a drill hole the same you know, diameter. You have to measure out how wide the slot is, and then get a drill that size that will fit the included screw and bolt, and then just drill a hole right at the end. I am going to put a little slot with these milling drill bits set. Obviously you drill through, and then this part of the length has got like a vertical milling cutter, and you just cut a little slot. It probably won't be straight from a hand drill, but it'll certainly do the job. We weren't bang dead centre with a by eye on there, but it's good enough to do the job. I've been and tested that fits, and it fits okay. We'll put another one in there, so I'm a bit of a rush. I've got to get this done. I've got things to get on with today, as long as it works. That's the main thing with me today. So we'll have a look in there. See what we got. Yeah, we've got a million. So hopefully we've got one that's the right diameter, the right size. We might not have, but it might be ever so slightly bigger. It might still work. Got a little slot cut on there. The slot cutting isn't that brilliant with them, but it's cheaper than a milling machine. It'll do the job. So we should be able to go and fit the new. Okay, so I have to clean up some of the burrs with this round file. Do some. You can see just there some burrs on there. Clean that up. So like the file cleans up that slot a bit better. It's not the absolute they're not the absolute greatest, but like I say, they're better than they're something you want to keep in your toolbox. Them milling drill bits, because they're a lot cheaper than a milling machine, just for something quick and basic like this. They do the job for that anyway. Obviously it's not going to be dead as bang on as a milling machine, but it's going to look a bit not quite right, but it'll do the job here. Okay, so that's that on and fitted. Tighten the wing mirror back down. Everything's okay there. We've got our clearance now from the frame, so we can go full lock and not have anything to worry about. No. This, what I had to do is get that bar end out and trim a slight bit off the top of the rubber. It was slightly longer, the rubber, than the one the other end. And now the included black screw cap that come with these do fit, but I can't keep the same as the other end. I can't put the end plastic piece on because it means it's too thick then, and the cap screws are too short. The new ones, longer ones I bought, turned out to be not very good, because although the length of them was what I asked for, the actual thread length wasn't long enough, so they weren't no good. So I had to use these ones again. Got to fiddle around with this again now to make sure that the throttle is a lot looser than what it is. I think it's just catching so I've got to bring that back out and just tune that up. Right, so that's that all finished. That returns back to normal. It's all tight and secure. You could probably paint that black if you wish to. I've probably got to make another one. This one's not too bad. This side with the supplied bracket, but could probably do with another one, to be fair. A little bit longer like this, not quite as long maybe, but that's just so there's clearance there, so it doesn't hit against when I'm going full lock. This one just kind of touches just about, so I've got to I'll review that, see if there's any need or not to make a new bracket. If there is, then I obviously will, but that's virtually it for these universal hand guards that'll stop the cold wind hitting my fingers.